So, hi everyone. You're all most probably are tired on the last day of Odoo Experience. Yes, what an event, yeah. But thank you for coming to our presentation. I'm sure you will enjoy it. So let's get acquainted. My name is Yaroslav. I'm head of support team at SelfERP, and you are either interested in how to scale business with Odoo, or you are just interested how to work with retail in Odoo. That's exactly what I'm gonna talk about today. So today I will take you through the real journey, the real story of full-scale Odoo rollout for our client, Dnipro-M, fast-growing retail business across Europe. And while I'm gonna share this story, all the insights, how we managed to implement Odoo for this client, maybe you'll find out on some part of this story yourself, and the most important, you will find an answer to your questions. So are you ready for scaling? Hopefully, yes. Okay, so scaling. What do we mean when we say scaling? Scaling in retail is usually so excited. The new customer, the new channels, the new clients. But with all this growth, a lot of efforts, a lot of challenges comes with. And our team of business analysts at SelfERP that have more than 10 years experience in implementation, they've seen up close what does it mean to grow in retail, how to scale a business in retail. And we highlighted the most common scaling challenges. So scaling is always increasement of product amount, new categories, new sales channels, and new offline shops, warehouses and roads between them. It's of course the price management, the KPIs and analysis of those sales, the new localization, P&L and cash flow analysis, and of course your dream team grows with your company, and you need a lot of training, a lot of efforts to train them. And of course all those challenges usually leads to common issues. Some of them for sure you know. Inventory losses, regrading, increasing costs, loss of control, operational mistakes, time wastage, and lack of so important data that you need for the future decisions. But before we'll share our expertise, the way how we handle those issues, how we prevent receiving those issues, how we handle challenges, let's talk about our client, Dnipro-M. Dnipro-M, this is retail chain that expanded around Europe. The company that designs, sells, and services construction tools. They have they have 630 stores in 10 countries with more than 2,000 employees, and they handle more than 1,800 products in their chain. And more to say that 250 of them are tracked with the serial numbers. And of course, client expanding, and he needs a new goal for them. So they opened the new goal for them, the new challenge to expand to the Spanish market. And here we are. But let's first focus on the scaling story of Dnipro-M. So everything for Dnipro-M started with the online shop. So in 2014, they opened the very first website. After that, in 2017, the first offline shop was opened, and from that step, they started to grow rapidly. In 2021, they started the new chapter, the franchise sales, and from that point, they started to expand also internationally. By 2023, they decided to move forward. They opened the European market. They opened the new stores in Poland, in Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, and other. And in 2024, we meet each other. We had a bold but clear goal to open very first store in Madrid and make it success. So we did it. We had to implement ERP for the client because this solution could handle the main processes for the client to avoid the issues and to handle all those challenges. And the good way to do so was that we have Odoo on one hand. We had the professional team of business analysis to make everything happen without creating new gaps in inventory, accounting, and so on. So at the beginning of our cooperation, it was clear. We had to prioritize all the requirements of client to create client pain points into our clear tasks. So the issues, the challenges that I already mentioned before, we needed to find a clear way to handle those challenges without even facing those client issues. So our clients' challenges became to our clear tasks. So we had to find a way how to reduce costs on losses, reduce scaling costs, manage prices and sales, of course, provide control of inventory and reduce time wastage, and of course to provide provide the information from the sales and for marketing department for future decision, of course. At SelfERP, we have a clear roadmap that we use for implementation, of course. It's based on the Odoo methodology, of course, and our expertise of our business analysis. Of course, each client is different. We customize it, and it was the same with the Dnipro-M. But if we are talking in general, our roadmap can be divided in two parts. The first part, when we meet client, we gather requirements, we implement the main processes using the standard Odoo solutions. After that, we train our clients' employees, we test those solutions, and after that, we are ready to go live. On the second part of this road, or this path, we had to look back to the client's requirements that needed some maybe customization. We involved our development team. After that, we are ready to integrate new tools that customers require for the perfect job. And also we are looking for the issues that have happened after the go-live stage. In the end, client receive all-in-one system, perfectly tuned processes in the system. And we are ready to support them as well on that point. With the Dnipro-M, it was clear that major part of requirements were related to inventory control. Of course, this is retail. But thanks to the expanded Odoo solution, we handle major processes with the standard functionality. So in this case, client received the transparent way to handle inventory, easy way to handle sales via the sales application, and handle offline shops with the point of sale application, and of course handle all these purchases from vendor in Poland. Besides that, there was a specific requirement to create as easy way of working with the Odoo, with the system for each employee on the location, because client had limited human resources on each location. And thanks to Odoo, thanks to barcode application, and thanks to the mobile computer scanner, client now, employee on each location now can handle major part of inventory processes with the only one mobile device. He can create delivery, he can handle deliveries, and proceed with the counting of inventory. Besides that, really important integration and automation was with the native and cloud integration that connects clients with the carriers, international and domestic carriers. So we implemented this solution, and this process you can observe on the screen. Now client can easily handle deliveries with only one system without need to go to the external system, create shipping label whatsoever. He simply receive delivery, confirms it, and print the label and wait for the carrier to pick it up. Meanwhile, the customer receive information with the tracking number, so he can track this delivery. And everything is handled with Odoo. Other part of requirements were connected to the specific processes that client had, and he needed a transparent way to avoid inventory losses. And as we know, as we work with the retail, we know that the major part of all these issues comes from incorrect transfer, internal transfer mainly. So we created transit location on for each warehouses. So mainly now all the deliveries that are dispatched from one location, first those items goes to this transit location, and only when the on location B, let's say, employee confirms the delivery, only on that point we can see that all delivery is finished. And in case some gap have happened, some issue have happened, employee can go to the, or a manager can go to the virtual location and simply understand, find out what was the problem. Another requirement was linked to the possibility to separate the returned items, because by default Odoo, when you create the return, receive the item, it goes straight to your stock. We needed to separate those products on separate locations, so we made it happen. We create different location on each warehouse, and now all the items that are returned by customers, they are located on separate location. Moreover, we created possibility for the employee who sells item and receive returns in 2 clicks decide whenever he want to put this item to stock or keep it on that separate location for future dispatching to the main warehouse and also to the vendor. So with the standard solution, with the new routes and operation, we handled that. And of course, customization. For sure, each project have some required customization. With our client, it was the same. As I mentioned before, he had specific processes and limited resources, human resources on each location, and with the inventory that have more than 250 of SKUs that tracked with serial number, we needed to customize process of tracking serial number for only specific operation to avoid inventory count with this tracking serial number system, and we made it happen. Besides that, we also improved, based on clients' requirements, a cycle counting feature that Odoo provides. We created possibility to assign, to schedule inventory counting for the specific category, not only location, and for the specific employee. And moreover, client can see what new category was added to the system. It will be highlighted, and in case you need like employee need to go and check and schedule inventory for these items. Besides that, when all the inventory counting validated, of course this information goes to the dynamic report that is also shown in the dashboard for the customer, so he can see this information instantly updated in the system. Now we move to another part of requirements, the part of implementation, the new sales channels. And first of all, it will be a website, of course. Usually we go with the standard solution. Of course, Odoo provides the extensive solution for the website with a lot of templates. But with our client, it was different. He came already with the ready-made website, and he needed to find a way how to synchronize both systems and work only with Odoo. And with the help of our business analysis, we found a connector that helps now to manage all the orders, all the inventory control, all the product management, and we have fully synchronized delivery and payment methods. So now if any error or new order comes, we receive this, client receive this with Odoo and manage all the sales with Odoo. Another goal was to create possibility to open new shops, new offline shops fast without any additional knowledge, technical knowledge for the employee on the location. And with the plug-and-play capability of Odoo, with IOTBox, we made it happen. We created step-to-step guides that help the customer to open. Now they are ready to open the shop within Odoo in only 2 hours. So it's really helpful, and they can connect all the devices like printers, scanners, and receipt printers with this step-to-step guides. And of course, we keep all this information in Odoo module knowledge and documents, all perfectly structured in different languages, so the customer employee can easily access those documents and keep it in safe location. Other part of implementation was connected to sales and marketing, and the most important part, of course, it was to integrate the price engine with the standard Odoo features, price list that allowed us to create price rules for the specific products, for specific categories. We made it happen. So now client can easily handle the prices both for the offline shops with the website, and for example, in offline shops, the discount applied on the checkout and the website. The discount price appears on the screen, and the primary price is just crossed. And other part, the marketing part, of course, marketing need more information about customer to create a customer portrait for future marketing campaigns, and we customize the process of creating customer card with the POS point of sale application. So now employee on the location, while he's creating an order, he can easily create the questionnaire card, ask the question, and all this data instantly goes to the report, to the marketing department, and they can update it or build the future marketing campaigns based on this information. And another feature that we implemented was sales segmentation by channel with the sales team tool. So we manage now separate all the sales that comes from the B2B segment via sales application, by store, by website, and of course client can see all this information, all this data in the report with the sales application, and build of course KPIs based on that. But when we are talking about scaling, it's not only about growth, but also about understanding the profit. And as I mentioned, the Dnipro-M, it's a big chain, and they needed a way to handle all this information, collect all this information, data, structurize, and build future steps, how to analyze, how to manage the business. And with the API endpoint, with Odoo API, we created API endpoints, and now all information comes to straight to the Power BI, the tool that client uses to collect all the information across the chain, and he easily can create the new endpoints and receive more information about inventory and other information. Other feature, it was Excel templates to create instant possibility to create deliveries and purchase orders. But about this we can talk later. We don't have a lot of time. And of course, to analyze all the profit, to have a perfect analytics, we implemented also the analytics system that the Odoo provided. Also, we customized cash flow and P&L reports to provide the client the possibility to compare sales, to compare the data not only within the shops but across the chain. So when we are watching on the results, we can summarize some of them. So with Odoo, with our cooperation, we provided the transparency for SKUs, more than 1,800 SKUs. We created the faster processes, the return processes. We created possibility to collect more data about customers, and of course to create a easy way to handle deliveries and handle the financial part. And watching back, let's recap how we started our cooperation and what was the first goal. The first goal, as I mentioned, it was to open the very first store. We started our cooperation in May 2024. Maybe you have any guesses, when did we open the first store? Maybe 1 year, 6 months, or maybe 1 month? Any guesses? 1 month. Okay, yeah, correct. It's only in 1 month we managed to fulfill the needs of the client and to achieve this goal. And if we'll have the short recap, so in 1 month we opened the first store. In the second month we scaled to the new sales channels. By September 2024, so in 3 months we managed to scale to the new offline shops. And of course by January 2025 we created the full processes with the also inventory part for the client, and he easily managed them with the Odoo. From that point, the client usually can decide whenever he want to stay with Odoo and use it, enjoy and chill, or he would like to scale and add more tools that Odoo provide. Do it independently or of course with the help of our team, support or implementation. With Dnipro-M, we still have an ongoing processes that because client want to scale, of course, and he have a lot of ideas, and we are ready to help them. So who are we? We are we are SelfERP team of professionals who are highly who are helping to automate and implement and support the Odoo ERP. We are located in Europe and USA, and we are ready to help you with scaling your business in Odoo. Thank you so much. That's all for today. Thank you for coming, for support, and in case you have any questions, feel free to ask. Hi.
Hi, thank you, Yaroslav, for your presentation.
Thank you.
I will let you some time to write down the questions. But maybe I can already try to ask you this first one.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that the company has a franchising division.
Yes.
Are they also managed in Odoo?
Like as I mentioned before, the company started scaling long ago before we started our cooperation, and we now in Odoo manage only the Spanish market. But it was really good news that they started to also to expand this franchise part in Spain as well. So they opened the first franchise shop, and we handled this with the Odoo standard feature as well. We created also intercompany operations between them, so they can easily handle this.
All right. And so talking about the fact of implementing between different countries, someone is asking, did you have any challenges implementing between different countries, Ukraine versus Spain?
As also I mentioned before, they Dnipro-M also they divide the parts, the markets, of course, and hopefully in the future we'll handle everything with Odoo. But at the moment they have different ERP system, but we managed to create the connection between them. So now they can easily transfer information to the external ERP system, and the connection works both ways. So it's easily can be transferred. Maybe updated some information about product also with this connection, so it's easily instantly working for a client.
Okay, so talking about connection, someone is asking, how did you handle the e-commerce synchronization conflicts, the web shop versus Odoo regarding the stock updates, refunds and pricing? Pricing, let's go one by one. The prices we handle with the features price list, so they can be easily separate both for the point of sale and the website, or the client can handle all together. So it's easily with the connector, it's easily manually update and export this information straight in Odoo, so he don't need to do this separately. Inventory also information updated easily with the cron jobs, web hooks. So whenever inventory updated for the specific SKU, it's updated also on the website and work both ways. And other. Most of the questions are regarding accounting. They're wondering whether it is done through Odoo or some
accounting?
other tool. Yes.
If from the accounting part, it was easier for us because Spanish market doesn't require fiscalization. So accounting is easier. For now, we are working with the Spanish localization, and for now it's enough for the client. And analytics system is also built for the customer. In case you need maybe some more insights, our implementation team will be happy to tell you more.
Someone is asking, when Odoo accounting localization for Ukraine will be upgraded for Odoo 18 and 19? I know that's a tricky question.
Yeah, we are looking forward to it. For sure, we'll update you. Just look for our insights on our webpage. Just you will receive for sure information from us.
Yeah, I know it's challenging.
Yeah.
where did you start connecting to the web shop or inventory management?
I mentioned that. Of course, the start of the start of implementation, and the first goal was to open the first shop. And if you have a point of sale, you have also warehouse. So we started this journey from the beginning, but all the perfectly tuned processes were like in 5 months, let's say. But we still are growing. We're changing processes because they are scaling, they are expanding. For now, they are planning to have more than 20 shops until the end of the year. So yeah.
All right. Well,
for sure we'll have changes.
That's it for now. But I invite you to meet Yaroslav
outside. I will be waiting
if you have any questions. And thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for your attention and support. Okay. Thank you.